We'll have another one of them next month, actually, on the Pete Rock Show from TMO Radio. It's 22 minutes past 2, and in spite of the little muff up earlier, or well, if I can remember which muff up, I think we are right on time for the news, and here it is, the jingle for the news. With Colinism, courtesy of ELO. Right, so most of this month's been about the Olympics. We've had it all on every channel, and we have had one of the best Olympics that I can remember. I think it might have been the best since the Olympics began, I'm not sure. As we won 29 gold medals, 17 silver and 19 bronze, and only really China and America topped us. America won about 104 medals altogether, but when you look at the size of the country, I suppose, compared to us, they've got more people living in a single state than we've got in the entire country. But
more than the actual sporting achievements, I actually thought that they came across as really nice, down-to-earth people, and I think that's more important because
they are.
Yeah, well, you know,
they're all full of themselves.
Compared to most sports stars like footballers and things, I mean, we had people like Mo Farah and Jessica Ennis. I think they make really good role models, and hopefully they will be role models for the next generation of people instead of people like the only way is Essex and they would make better role models, and I suppose overall the Olympics done us proud. I think they've done a good job over here, and after this time last year we was having the London riots.
Oh yes, indeed,
last August, and I suppose it put the country in a bit of a bad light, but I think this might have made up for it.
Yeah. But what's going to happen to the Olympic Stadium after the Paralympics?
Well, West Ham,
is that happening now?
Yeah, well, West Ham kind of are looking at taking that over, but I think they might have a
bit of a bidding war. Considering they're Division 2 now?
No, they're in Premier League now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, away from the Olympics, NASA have landed a probe on Mars named Curiosity. The probe has already sent back some great pictures of the red planet, which I've had a look at on the internet, and they are pretty good. And now it's up there at this very moment using a laser, a 1,000,000-watt laser, to vaporise rocks and take all the stuff to be analysed to see if there was any kind of life, or what kind of life.
They found signs that there was water on.
I know they found carbon, and they know that, but they're going to get a better view of it now and see what will really. Hopefully, we'll see some proper life up there.
Yeah. Maybe even a manned mission.
Well, it's a way forward. Yeah.
If NASA can get their finger out, because there's supposed to be a manned mission to Mars about 15 years ago now, but situations with governments continue to go.
With all the technology they've got now, anyway, they can find things out without sending a man up there. But on the subject of space travel, Neil Armstrong, first man to walk on the moon in 1969, was rushed to hospital this month for emergency surgery. The 82-year-old had 4 blocked arteries cleared and is said to be recovering in hospital. So all the best to him. Crazy gunman Anders Breivik was convicted yesterday of terrorism after killing 77 and injuring a lot more in Norway last July. And he's been sentenced to 21. Well, on the news yesterday it said 25 years, but in the newspaper today it says 21 years in prison.
Why?
He has been cleared of saying he is not insane. Which, in my opinion, I think that's worse, because when he comes out, he will do something similar again.
That's true.
He's sure of what he's doing. And
I think they should bring back the sentence: you take a life, your life is forfeit.
Well, they said he's going to have a minimum of 10 years. You know, he might get out 10 years good behaviour for killing 77 people. I mean, that's
10 years good behaviour.
That is ridiculous. But he will get.
Thank God I'm not Prime Minister.
I think he'll get at least 20. Tia Sharp, the 12-year-old girl who went missing earlier this month, was found dead in her grandmother's house. Tia's grandmother's partner, Stuart Hazel, 37, from Addington, has been charged with the murder, and is due to appear in the Old Bailey in November. American cyclist Lance Armstrong yesterday has announced his decision not to contest drugs charges brought against him by the anti-doping agency, and it means that he will lose all of his 7 Tour de France titles that he won between 1999 and 2005.
Oh dear.
And the 41-year-old will now have a lifetime ban from professional cycling. Hollywood director Tony Scott, younger brother of fellow director Ridley Scott, committed suicide aged 68 after having been diagnosed with incurable brain cancer. Tony Scott, who directed many classic films including Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop 2 and Taking a Film 1, 2, 3, Last Boy Scout, Days of Thunder and Enemy of the State,